What's going on, guys? It's the Rickness here, and welcome to this new tutorial video in which I'll be showing you how to get the Wrath of the Ancients regular sort of bow upgraded into the lightning bow, which is super efficient for high rounds, guys. Let me just tell you that. I made it to round 50 with this bow, and I will be trying for round 100 soon, but yeah, let's jump into this tutorial. So once you have obtained the bow, you want to head up to the top of the castle, take aim and fire your first shot at the weather vane on top of the tower. Once you have done this, it should drop some lightning arrows which you can then pick up. Now the next step is to light fire to 3 bonfires which are scattered across the map. The first 2 can actually be obtained where I am now, which is near the clock tower area. So you just want to take aim and fire as I do now. And then the second one here can be a little tricky. You want to aim just above the top of the mountain, and then the arrow should dip in time to hit the fire. And there are other locations you can move to aim and fire at, which is, I think, actually you see me do here in the gameplay. And the third and final one is near the rocket launch. So again, you want to teleport to the rocket, take aim and fire. Now it's sort of up in the mountains, but once you've got this, you can begin the next step. So the next thing you want to do is head down to the pyramid room and activate the anti-gravity mode. And to do this is quite simple. There are 4 squares scattered around the pyramid. You just want to stand on one for a certain amount of time until it turns fully blue and starts beaming up in your face. You want to do this for all 4, then you should enter anti-gravity mode. Then you want to head up over to this area, jump on the walls, and then there's 5 actually switches that you need to run across. You don't need to do anything else, but you just want to make sure you do not fall to the ground while doing this, otherwise you will have to restart. So as you can see here, I run across, touch all 5, and then I'm ready for the next step. So yeah, once you have done that, you need to head over to the next area, which is the clock tower area. And in this part you need to feed 3 separate urn souls. So you want to stay in this area and kill roughly 8 to 10 zombies. You'll know when you have fed the urn when the souls stop going into the urn. So once you have completed that, you want to head over to the next area, which is by the L car. And then yeah, you want to repeat this process and kill 8 to 10 zombies again. And then finally you want to head back down to the rocket launch area, as there's a 3rd and final urn there which needs to be fed souls to. So once you have done that, you can begin the next step. Now you remember those bonfires we lit fire to not a moment ago? Well, they're actually going to come in very handy again when upgrading your bow. So what you want to do is head to the urns which you have recently just charged, and then charge your bow on it, and then fire at the bonfires so it will create electrical fire. Now I recommend doing them in this order, since the hardest one to hit is in the distance and you have an urn not too far away, so it saves you having to go back and forth to get it. So I recommend charging the urn there and then firing at the bonfire in the distance. And yeah, you repeat this for all 3 like you have done before. So if you have done this correctly, you should get a quest update in your top left corner of the screen. It should be about 3/4 of the way by now. So head back up to the top of the castle. There should be some electricity where you picked up arrows at the beginning of the quest. Hold square or X on them and you will see it float up into the sky. Simply wait a moment for it to drop the arrows, then you want to pick them up and head down to the pyramid area. So once you have reached the pyramid area, you want to hold square next to the box that represents your bow and place your reforged arrows in there. Now, like you did with the 3 previous urns, you need to collect souls to feed them. However, this one will take slightly longer, so you need to be a bit more patient. I believe it needs around 20 souls. So yeah, just be patient, grind it out and get them souls in. And then once you've done that, you will have the Kreema'ahm la Ahmahm. I don't know how to say that properly, but it's the lightning bow. And yeah, this is a really beast weapon to use for high rounds. I've made this around 50 with this bow. I know you can make it to higher, I've seen people get to higher, and I will be attempting soon. But nevertheless, if this tutorial has helped you, be sure to leave a like rating, subscribe if you're new around here. Lots more to Eyes and Drat content coming very soon, and I will see you in the next one. Cheerio.